What's up, YouTube? So today I'm going to show you the differences between the metal guards, the plastic guards, and the magnetic guards. So the main difference between these three types, I just want to show you what to do if you're using the metal guards rather than the plastic guards, because they're different and cutting the top of the hair. So, all right, obviously these are the ANDIS magnetic guards. These are the most popular ones. This is a little older one. This is an older design. It has two metal pieces. I know the new one comes with one. Man, that one, I don't like that one, man. The metal guard seems to come off. The magnetic guard seems to come off a lot. If you can find two on each guard, get this one with two. Here's your 1/16th, a WAHL. Here's your 1/8, number 1, number 1.5, number 2, and your number 3. All right, so now that we're done with these for now, I'm going to show you these. Here's a 3 3/4. I bought this one on eBay back in 2010. It's been a while since I had this one. 3 3/4. Give you 3.5. You can see that. There you go. Number 2. Number 1.5. Number 1A. I know y'all are thinking, what the hell is a 1A? Number 1. All these that I'm giving you from highest to lowest is in order. OA. This is a 3-out. In barber school, we called it a 3-out. It could be called 000, 30, whatever you're comfortable with. Doesn't matter. 4-out, 4 zeros, and a 5-out. All right, so I'm gonna explain each one of these guards of how low or how high it keeps the hair. So the 5-out is basically a 00. So this is gonna be the closest blade. Snap on your ANDIS Supra, your Oster Model 10, Oster 76er, WAHL Magic Clip, WAHL Rapid Fire, whatever. This is a 00. So this is gonna cut closest to skin 00. Be careful when you set these. Make sure the blade doesn't overlap, because it will slice up a couple people in the back. So here's your 5-out. Remember, 00. The 4-out is a 0. Now it's not a 00, but it's a 0. They're pretty close, but the 5-out cuts a little closer. The 4-out does a good job too. So this is a number 0. If someone asks for a 0, this is a 0. The 3-out, the 000, is more of a, say if you have your ANDIS masters open and you close them, if you open them halfway, all the way open, whether it's a WAHL, Oster Fast Feed, ANDIS Master, etc., it's right in the middle. So lever open, lever closed all the way, halfway open with no guard. This is a 3-out. I just want to explain what numbers they are, so if you're watching my videos in the near future, you can know exactly what I'm doing. If you're using another clipper, or if you don't have these metal guards, you can transfer them how to use them with the plastic or the magnetics. The OA, I know you're like, what the hell is an OA? OA is a half. So ANDIS Masters all the way open, WAHL 5-star senior, WAHL senior all the way open, Oster Fast Feed all the way open. It's all the same, around the same. One might cut a little shorter, a little higher, but it's not going to make too much of a difference. OA is a half. So if someone says, give me a trim on top with scissors and a half on the side, pop this bad boy on your detachable and go to work, man. It's going to give you a nice and crisp half. It's not going to be making any lines, any marks. It's real smooth. Always a half. Your number one is it's not a true number one. It's a lot shorter than a real number one. If you were using this number one right here, this number one will cut a lot longer than this one. This one's gonna cut a lot smoother and lower. Be careful with this guard because it will take off a lot more hair than you expect. Especially if you're going with the grain. If you're cutting curly hair, be careful because this will cut really short. So you wanna be careful with this one. But this one's awesome for fading and cleaning up at the end. I would recommend you fade and whatever lines you need to take out, use this one just to, you know, hit the corners and flick out. Remember, this number one says number one, but it's lower than the actual number one. Now the 1A, that's a true number one. This 1A is the exact number as this red number one. It comes in black too. This is the 1/8. The 1A is the same thing as the 1/8 blade. So the 1/8 blade is the, yeah, the 1/8 is the number one on the ANDIS magnetic guards. See how it says number one? Hope you can see that. It says number one. 1/8 is the same thing as the 1A on the metal guards and the 1/8 on the red WAHL guards. This comes in black as well, so don't get confused. This is the 1.5. This 1.5 is the same thing as this white 1.5. So this 1.5 is the same thing as this white 1.5. If you open the 1/8 that I told you was a 1, if you open it, it's a lot closer to a 1.5 on this middle guard. If you close this 1/8 on a Masters, it's gonna cut closer to a 1. So this is the 1/8 again, and this is the 1.5. Metal guards. Number 2. This number 2, man, it's not a true number 2. Keep that in mind. I'm about to explain why. 3.5. I know it says 3.5, but it's not a 3.5. And a 3 3/4. This 3 3/4 is equivalent to number 3. This is a true number 3 if you're using the WAHL plastic guards. If you're using the magnetic guards, number 3 like this, the 3 3/4 is a true number 3. I know this says a 3.5. If you open the guard all the way open, this is a 3.5. But no, this 3.5 is equivalent to the number 2 closed. So if someone tells you they want a number 2 on top and they don't want the magnetic guard, pop on a 3.5. That will give you a crisp number 2. That's a true number 2. I know it doesn't say number 2. I know it doesn't make sense, but this is a true number 2. This number 2 cuts in between a 3 and a number 2. So I'm sorry, a 1.5 and a number 2. So if someone wants a number 2, ask them, do you want the high 2 or the low 2? 3.5 is the high 2. Number 2 is the low 2. So if someone normally gets this, a number 2, but they want to try the magnetic guards, put the 3.5 on there. It's going to give it a lot smoother, but it's going to cut the same length as the number 2. And this one is right in between a 1.5 and a number 2, like I said. Like I said, this 3 3/4 is going to cut exactly a number 3. This guard closed is going to cut a 3 3/4. So this is the true 3 on the middle guards. 3 3/4 is the true 3. The 3.5 is a true number 2 for the metal guards, equivalent to. And this number 2 is right in between the 1.5 and 2. So this is going to cut shorter than a 2, but not shorter than a 1.5, if that makes any sense. Alright guys, well that's it. I hope I wrapped it up. I hope that you learned something, because these metal guards cut a lot closer. They cut shorter than these plastic guards. So I hope I gave a crisp detail to show you how that works. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the comments.